Tinnitus, is that still something you just have to live with and learn to deal with and give up finding any efficient treatment for? Is that actually the truth? Well, it has been like that for many years, but even though that the science in tinnitus has been really slow compared to how many people in the world who are really suffering from this horrible condition, though it has been slow, there's actually happened some progress in the treatment in tinnitus during the last couple of years. It's not like we have found a miracle cure or a magic pill, but the good news is, even though we are located here as a clinic in Denmark, you can actually treat yourself with different methods at home. So no matter where you are in the world, there's a great chance that you could improve your tinnitus significantly. The first thing I will talk about is the linear device. That's a device who was developed through 3 clinical studies with more than 600 participants altogether. It's a safe device to use. It can over time significantly improve more than 90% of the patient's tinnitus. We can actually say that from the clinical studies, and it's a comfortable treatment. What you're doing on a daily basis is like a sort of daily break or meditation. You just need to create a positive habit around the tinnitus treatment. That's very important. I can show you a device here. We actually have a brand new device. It looks like this. This is the controller, and you connect this controller to a tongue tip. For every patient, we adjust the tongue tip. And you put the tongue tip on your tongue like this, and push play, and you trick yourself. It's that easy. Find a place where you can relax and enjoy, your best chair or couch, close your eyes, and give yourself at least a half an hour of the treatment. In the package, there's a sound therapy as well. That is what Linnea is calling bimodal stimulation, because it's stimulation in 2 ways. And we have seen from the clinical studies made for the FDA that it's very important that you both get the sound therapy and the tongue stimulation. The whole point in the tongue stimulation is that you're stimulating a cranial nerve, the so-called vagus nerve, who stimulates the parasympathetic branch of the autonomic nervous system, and in that way you can improve brain plasticity in the sound area of the brain. That's the whole point of it. So for many people it might sound a little bit strange or weird. Why should I treat my tongue with anything? We have never seen something like that. Well, that's because the tongue is the best way to stimulate the vagus nerve if you don't want to operate anything in the patient. And the vagus nerve is considered as the key to tinnitus improvement if you combine it with sound. That is to make sure that the sound area in the brain, the auditory cortex, is activated as much as possible, because we know that where the improvement will happen is where the activity in the brain is during the treatment. So you put the headphones on and the sound therapy. Some people are maybe a little bit afraid. Could the sound therapy be strong? Could it provoke my tinnitus? And I can say the sound therapy, as well as I told about the tongue tip before, is adjusted individual to your hearing. So the sound therapy will be adjusted in 8 different frequency levels, and it wouldn't be the same in right ear and left ear, because you'll never have the same hearing in the right side and the left side. And that is to make sure that it's comfortable for everyone, because of course the hearing for some people are much worse than others. So we are really adjusting this treatment as much as possible to each individual patient to make sure it's always safe and comfortable and efficient. We are only selling this device with a 12 months of support from our side, and we are taking a consultation every 6 weeks. And we're always ready to answer any questions you may have. So we will be here for you, and we will follow you all the way. It's very important that you get the right coaching and always can get answers of any questions. The linear device, as I've mentioned before, has gone through 3 quite large clinical studies with more than 600 participants overall. It is peer-reviewed clinical studies who are published in scientific magazines, for example, nature.com. So we can actually say that the linear device is the best scientifically proven tinnitus treatment there is on the market right now. So of course we will recommend it to any patient who fits the demands of the linear treatment. But we also have more affordable alternatives. We have the notch frequency therapy, which is a possibility for some of the patients as well, and we can find out if that's a way for you to go. The price range for our tinnitus treatments varies a lot, everything between around 600 euro to up to more than 3,500 euro. That depends on which treatment concept you choose, of course. So there's many different options. The clinic is located here in a beautiful old house in Denmark, but as I mentioned before, it doesn't matter where you are located in the world. We can help you from the distance with 2 different concepts of treatment. So feel free to click on the button below and learn more. We have worked with Tinntius for many years and have a quite large clinic here in Denmark where we not only offering the linear device but other treatments as well. Here you can see a room in the clinic where we treat with laser. This is a laser device for treating the inner ear, and we have done that for many years with more than thousands of patients. If you could be interested to come here to Denmark, there's a possibility as well. And you might think, where should I live if I should get a daily laser treatment? Well, we have a sort of little hotel room here for our clients, so you can simply sleep here if you want to. There's plenty of room. You can even bring your wife or girlfriend or partner or friend if you want. They will always be welcome. And that's for affordable prices as well. You will have your own bathroom and your own kitchen, so you can make your own food if you want to. And we will always help you a lot with tourist information to make sure that you can have a nice holiday here and relax and have some good experiences here in Denmark. And how does it actually feel to get a relief from the tinnitus? Well, you can hear what Diego here from Argentina, who went all the way from Buenos Aires to our clinic, has to say after he have tried the linear device more than a year.
I started having tinnitus in June 2020. The first week I couldn't even sleep. It was really hard. So I tried a lot of things. I did physical therapy for around 6 months. I didn't get any results. I tried several drugs, also no results. Some drugs, they were really heavy to my body, so I couldn't continue with them. I also tried something that was experimental that is called transcranial electromagnetic stimulus. I did that for 1 month and also no results. So I looked at Lanier. People were getting results. It was new. Lanier put me in touch with Thomas, and he was really kind. He started explaining me about the treatment, and he was so kind that he also explained me how to get here. He was so kind that I decided to call the treatment. I started in 7,000 hertz. And this time is 1 year and 1 month since I started the treatment. It lowered down to 2,900.
Wow.
Yeah.
How does that feel?
Yeah, for me that's really great, because I think 2 main things. First, it's not something that is every day of my life. So I stopped talking about tinnitus with my family and my friends. At first, it was like, I have tinnitus. This is really annoying. And after the treatment, it became something else in my life, not the main thing in my life. And it stopped defining me as a person that have tinnitus. Specific things like the volume really went down. For me, it was something that I was hearing all the time. So now it's something that I still have, but it's not as present as it was. I can go to sleep better than when I started with this. And I think it's something that at first I thought that it didn't have a solution, and it was something that was going to be with me the rest of my life. And now it's something that I'm living with as I live with other things in my life. So that's a lot. And yeah, sometimes I forgot about it. It's not every day. But then again, the results were so great.
One of our patients, who are actually from UK but lives in Portugal, didn't have the opportunity to purchase a linear device in Portugal. We have sent a linear device to him and follow him as we normally do with consultations. And you can read his story here on Trustpilot. Gary is a great guy, and it's absolutely true what he is writing. His point that you can achieve a lot from this, but it takes some time. You need to be patient and persistent. We have many more testimonials on our Trustpilot page that I could mention, but I won't spend your time with this. Go in and see for yourself and make your own opinion. The only way we can figure out if we can help you with one of our free treatments, no matter where you're located, is if you click Learn More, the button right here below, and then put in your information, and then we will find a time for an appointment where we take a 20 minutes call. So click learn more, and we're looking forward to hear from you. Thank you very much.